Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at the show known as Hitori no Shita, or The Outcast as it's actually pronounced, in a simpler way. So I'm just going to call it The Outcast from now on. But The Outcast is an interesting anime because in the sense it's not a Japanese anime technically. It's more so a Chinese anime that has been, voiced in, of course, in Japanese and stuff like that, but you could see that a lot of the Chinese stuff is put into there with character names and concepts and stuff like that. Now, I was actually kind of excited for this. I wasn't like per se hugely excited for it, but I was excited because I used to love zombies. I'm not a huge fan of zombies as much as I used to be when I was younger, only because I think they kind of have walked every tread of possible dirt that you can do with zombies. Like, I mean, there is nothing left in the world of zombies that they have not tried to do at some point or another, either anime or video game or movie wise. But I still like zombies here and there, and I love High School of the Dead, so I figure any anime with zombies in it can't be too bad. I gotta check it out. The Outcast, it's not that great. Let's talk about what's going on first in this episode, and then we'll talk about what the actual issues are with it. So we have our first setting, which is apparently a graveyard, which is actually a kind of creepy graveyard. It's in the middle of nowhere, it seems like, but it's actually, well, and more so, it's in the middle of a small village, but it's in a forest. And apparently, all of a sudden, something happens in this graveyard where all the graves are undug by someone. Now, we skip ahead to the next day, and we have a girl showing up saying that her grandfather's grave was dug up, and she's wondering, is there any evidence of anything happening? Do we have any hints of who did it? Stuff like that. This girl looks like she's going to be a main character, and from the end of the episode, you're going to figure out she is definitely a main character from the opening, of course. But she is going to be very interesting. She's very, very, I want to say, a typical Kudie, where she's not per se talkative, if that makes any sense. And we'll talk more about our character too in a little bit. Now, introducing our second main character, Chulan, or his name's I think Shang Chulan. And by the way, I cannot pronounce Chinese names too well, so I apologize in advance. I know I can pronounce certain ones, but not all of them. But Chulan is the other main character of the show, according to the intros and all that. And he is also here because his grandfather's grave was also dug up, and we learned that graveyard, the graveyard and the grave that was apparently dug up that the girl said was hers, grandfather's, was actually his grandfather. So he thinks, oh, I have a long lost sister. Oh crap! But he decides, I want to investigate it myself, and he goes out to the forest to investigate it himself, and ends up taking a picture of her because he thinks that she's the grave robber. And so he runs away, and we'll say that he gets knocked out by her pretty fast with a shovel. Now, he wakes up to this creepy image. It's a zombie. There you go. First zombie of the whole episode. And it's not a bad looking zombie. Like, I actually kind of like the way it looks. It's a little bit more so in the Chinese sense of zombies. Like, I don't know if many of you know how Chinese zombies are done, but in a lot of lore, they kind of have like a greenish tinge to them. They look, per se, less like the more American or Japanese zombies, more kind of their own style, which is kind of interesting. I like it, don't get me wrong. But we have a zombie that's taken out by the crazy girl, and she actually drags him, throws him to a grave, and she goes, I'm gonna bury you because you know too much. And he's like, wait, well, what? I don't understand. And then he realizes, oh, wait, are you my sister? And no, but then apparently that was actually a fake ID she used just to kind of explore what's going on in the graveyard. Now, a whole bunch more zombies attack, and he is just left speechless. Like, he has no idea what the hell's going on. And all these zombies are kind of going in on her, but she's attacking like crazy. I mean, she was flipping, killing zombies left and right. I love the image I showed for this. I mean, she was pretty cool in this one scene, I won't lie. But she then decides, you know what, I kind of just want to go, so I'm going to leave you here with them. And he's like, wait, what? And she just bails completely, leaving him by himself. Now, she ends up meeting what I presume is a handler of some sort, because this guy is like giving her new IDs and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, you see a giant flash of lightning from where the guy was, the Chulan. You see where he was, and a giant flash of lightning. And next thing you know, there are dead bodies everywhere of all these zombies and stuff like that, well, which is kind of ironic because they're already dead. But you see all the zombies on the ground, re-dead. How's that? And I guess from the intro, because we also see the music in the beginning, that he must have some kind of lightning power, or some kind of power that he can use, and maybe he knew about it, or maybe he didn't know about it. We don't know yet. Not going to be explained in this episode. Now, we do get another hint at another couple of characters. We get one strange-looking young kid and one girl who's, like, heavily looking for, apparently, this guy's grandfather's corpse. And apparently they found it and they're bringing it to her, so she's, like, super happy. That's really creepy as shit, I won't lie. But that is apparently going to be the main antagonist, I'm presuming. Now, we learned that Chulan is a college student, so he's actually back in college. He's like, you know what, I'm going to forget everything that happened. I just want to go to college. I got to focus on my studies. That's it. Guess what? Next scene, the girl's next to him because she's in his college now. And I just love the scene right here where it's like, wait, what are you doing here? What the hell? And that's it. That's the end of the first episode. Now, let's talk about some issues with the show. I'm not saying that the show's bad. I'm not saying that at all. I just don't think it's that great. I think it's right now subpar. I'll be honest with you guys and girls, I don't even know if I'm going to do episodic reviews of this. It might be, I might do them. I might not. It's wholeheartedly up to you. Like with the Aladona on the Sky, or was it Alad? I forgot the name of the other show that I reviewed yesterday. Oh god, there's so many shows that I have to keep remembering. Alderman on the Sky, that's what it was. With, you know, a lot of people watch that, and I'm really happy, so I'm going to do more episodic reviews of that. But with this, I don't know if I'm going to do them. I really don't have an idea if I want to do these yet, because honestly, I wasn't that great into the show. I mean, I like the animation's okay. It's not that great. I think the first episode was really not that great in general. I mean, it had some intrigue here and there, but it wasn't anything special. I mean, it just kind of fell flat for me. I'll be honest with you guys, girl. I almost zoned out at one point, and I was talking to my friends about it, where I was like watching, I think, the first couple minutes, and I completely zoned out. It's not because I'm tired. I actually am now wide awake as of doing this review, but I zoned out because it just was so lacking of interest in me. And that's kind of a shame, because I really see that this show could be something good. It could be. Will it be, though? That's the main question, and I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, guys and girls, I want to see if you guys want me to do reviews on this. Hit that like button, share the video, you know, get me up on that view count, and we'll be doing episodic reviews of this. I will talk to you later. Have a great, great day. You know, like I just said, hit the share button, subscribe. I'm only 3 away from 400, which is awesome. Let's see if I can get to 400 by the end of the week. I would love that. I think that'd be awesome. But anyways, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day again. Bye-bye.